have a new accessory for people that do find it difficult to steer. And the reason it is difficult is because this axle straight through is a solid axle. So when you turn, one of those wheels has to drag a little bit. It's just the design of the machine to keep everything nice and tight together. I'm going to show you a new accessory. We have this. This kit basically comes with this handle extension and a throttle extension. I'm going to show you how we're going to put it on and how it becomes so much easier to steer the dolly. Okay, so to add this handle extension, I'm going to walk through the steps. So normally, if you have an existing dolly now, you would kind of be instructed to have some cable ties, 3 cable ties on here. We are going to send you a bunch of new cable ties. So what I want you to do is you're going to go snip, 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 take those cable ties off. Carefully don't cut the wire. We're going to undo our cannon plug. And we're going to remove the handle. So basically we're going to just take this pin out. Handle comes out, and we're just going to carefully set it aside for a minute. Okay, we need a 1/2 inch wrench and a 1/2 inch socket. We're going to undo these 2 bolts here, the nuts. So this guy and this guy we're going to take off. Okay, so this one we want to basically just push it back just so it's flush there. Same thing with the second one. The reason we do is just so that slides in, it's going to clear, but we're going to have an arm that grabs that bottom bolt. So this guy here, so you're going to see this handle. This is going to go in the same hole as our handle. It's going to slide down and catch that bottom bolt. We're going to put a pin in. Okay, so that pin goes in. We're going to tap this bolt back and put our nuts back on. So lock washer nut. And by grabbing that bottom bolt, it just adds a lot more stability to this arm. Okay, once this extension arm is in, we're going to get our original handle again. Now it goes in here just like it did down at the base of the machine. We'll line these 2 holes up. And we're going to put the pin in. Okay, now we have our original throttle cable that's too short. So in this kit, you're going to get this extension. And it's just like an extension cord. So this side is going to go in here. And your other end into the machine. Then we're going to use these cable ties and just clean everything up. We'll go 3 down the original handle and a couple more on the new extension. Okay, and then just using a pair of side cutters, we'll just trim off the excess just to clean the look up. I would say I now have about half the pressure I normally would have to operate this thing. Steering is significantly easier. And obviously if it's in motion and moving, it's going to be easier to turn. gonna pull out. I'm gonna just use one end, and I can pull this fairly easily, going around the corner now. I just want to touch on one further thing with this handle extension. Because you have all this side leverage, you also have up and down leverage. And some people on certain styles of couplers, some of them are tougher to hang on to because that part that goes up underneath and captures the ball, some just don't hang on quite as well. To demonstrate this thing, I'm going to decouple our clamp. So now we're just on the ball only without clamping square to it. I'm going to move this thing back and forth and show you how it works. So obviously backing up is always going to be easy because of that tail wheel or caster wheel is being forced to ground. That stabilizes things. But see how it just tipped up? So now if I start pulling the trailer forward, I obviously want to ease into it, go nice and slow and accelerate into the speed. But now I can hold the machine from bucking up. I have no clamping pressure from my ball mount. We're just straight on the ball, and this is a manageable thing. So that's it. That is our new handle extension and extension cable kit. You can look at our website and check it out. Thank you.